Hey, Mark McClure here. What I want to do right now is share with you a closing technique. A lot of people out there, you see people, sales gurus, sales trainers talking about how to close the sale, how to overcome objections, but then you look at their resumes and it's like this. They've never done anything. So what I'm going to share with you is a real-world closing technique that I've used in the past, and it happened just by chance. It's a great closing technique. So what I want you to do right now is take the time. All right, don't click anywhere else. Stay here. If you're serious about making money, if you're serious about closing sales, listen up to what I have to say. Now, this closing technique, what happened is I was with a customer, frustrated. It was a big deal. And I'm sure you've been there before. You're dealing with a customer, you're handling their objections, you're giving them all the information that they need to make a qualified decision. And they're on the hook. They're ready to say yes, but they won't say yes. And you push. But if you push too much, you can obviously turn the client off. They're going to push back. So one day, what I want to do, this was a multi-million-dollar deal. And I could tell this person was ready to say yes. But here's the thing. Sometimes the client, they have to hear themselves say yes. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to have this prospect sell the deal back to themselves. I'm going to actually have them close themselves. So here's what I did. And I'll just generically perform this for you. I'm not going to get into the details of the deal. But I said to the prospect, I said, you know what, John? You want this deal. Can we agree with that? He says, yeah. I said, well, John, let me ask you this. Besides price or anything like that, let's just say I gave you this deal for free. Let's say I gave you my product or service for free. If I gave it to you for free, would you take it then? Try that next time. Say to your prospect, Mr. or Mrs. Prospect, if I gave you my product or service for free, would you take it then? Now, obviously, the prospect's going to say, of course I would take it. Who wouldn't? So when the prospect said that back to me, I said, okay, John, well, besides it being free, what else would you want this deal? Why else would you want my product or service? Besides it being free, why else do you like my product? The next thing he did was this. He said, well, Mark, I like it because of this. I like it because of this. I like it because of this. I said, John, tell me more. Tell me, what else would you want my product besides it being free? After about 2 minutes, folks, he sold the product back to himself. He heard himself describing the benefits of why he liked my product or service. And when he was done selling the product back to himself, I said, John, and you think that X amount of dollars is not worth all of that for all you're getting? And I remember when I said that, he sat there and he paused. He's like, you know, Mark, you're right. I don't even know what I was thinking. Let's get the deal signed. Let's get this thing done and over with. And we closed the sale. You see, sometimes people have to hear the deal sold back to themselves. You can talk all day long, but that's just a biased opinion. All right? They want to hear themselves sell it back to them. So if you think that deal was that closing technique was pretty good, and it is, click down below, folks. I got so many more closing techniques your head will spin. And it's not generic selling one-on-one closing techniques. It's the same exact closing techniques that I use to negotiate and close deals from $10,000 to over $100 million in 30 different industries on 4 separate continents. Click on below and check it out. Thanks.